Everyone, and welcome back to another lesson. Today we'll be looking at working with the language exercise. So working with language means working with grammar and things related to language, not to literature. Literature means story and poems. Language means we're talking about grammar and stuff. So let's read the question here. Notice how in a comic book there are no speech marks when characters talk. Instead, what they say is put in speech bubbles. So in the story called Gopal and the Hilsa Fish, you find out that whenever Gopal says something, the words spoken by Gopals are put inside a speech bubble like hey. Okay, so these are normally used in comic books. Alright. However, if we wish to repeat or report what they say, okay, if we wish to report means if we are going to say this to someone else, whatever the characters say, we must put these words into reported speech. Reported speech means we must put these into inverted commas or quotation marks. Now we will find that out in the following sentences, and the first one has been done for you here. How much did you pay for that hilsa? Now this is a report, not a reported speech. This is what the character said, and there is no change in any word. Now when we report these to someone else, we will be like, the woman asked the man how much he paid for that hilsa. Okay, so the lower one is reported speech and the upper one is called direct speech. Okay, the upper one is a dialogue because there's no change in the words, and the lower one is reported speech, and we do have some changes here. Now we have second one, like, why is your face half shaven? So we know Gopal's wife asked Gopal, right? So Gopal's wife asked him, then you need to change why his face was half shaven, full stop. So I helped it, but you have to do the rest of it by yourself. Okay, the examples are given, the questions are there, and the starter is also given to help you. So yeah, I hope this will be easy. Now students, I want you to write this particular thing in your notebook. Okay, so starting from this slide, you have to copy it down in your notes. Okay, notebook. So the first thing is, we talked about reported speech. Reported speech is also known as indirect speech. Now don't get confused, right? Many students or many English learners get confused with direct and indirect speech or reported speech. Let me clarify the words into pattern word, right? Direct speech lana khala or lana ngazo ki khari laba jima jishi tisha gyu jorwa mixe gi ngazo tanda ta thapne da dine nanglo la ke ja shedu gar ro ta thapne bai ke shedu de zo ngazo direct speech le ro the indirect, the reported speech la chibu chi indirect speech reported speech lana khala or lana ngazo ki mi shemba la ke ja di len ke jorwa ngazo mi bachani len ke ga u shiu ro dine khoi chik la gyo di gela gi la gyo di ngazo duk tu la la ro de zo len ke yundu kala an ngazo ki gyurju chikhashi ji gyurju tangre jima jishi ma shu ma re de zo la indirect speech la. Okay, so see the definition there. When we report report the words spoken to a third person lana he she la, we often use right indirect speech. Okay, the example see that he asked, are you Indian? Tade inverted comma nanglo ludwa, the inverted comma le nanglo ludwa. So these are direct speech. Okay, these are dialogues said by he asked, are you Indian? Now when you report this to someone, I'll be like, he asked if I was Indian. Dolma shouted, he's a thief, he's the thief. Dolma shouted that he was the thief. The teacher said, I'm tired. The teacher said that he was tired. So you will see some difference, okay, between the sentences in black ink and the sentences in blue ink here. Now the blue ink here are in indirect form, and the black ink are in direct form. So the words in black ink are very easy because you just copy down the exact words. Okay, there's no need to change any word and put this inside or in between inverted commas. Okay, that's direct. Indirect means we must change some words, okay, in order to make it in order to keep the content, in order to keep the meaning alive. I hope you get that. Let's talk about things to remember. Although there are many rules while we change a direct speech into indirect. When we report speech, there are many different rules. I have collected a few here, right? The first and the most important thing is tense. So tense means time, okay? So the verb which shows time will change. Like for example, from present tense it will be past, like is will become was, okay? Here is an example. So here we saw that are you Indian? It's in present tense. I was past tense. You can see that there is a change in tense verb. Second one is the pronoun also changes, okay? Pronoun also changes, like I. Pronoun lana, the word that takes the place of a noun. Mingthap lawarwa. Pena, for example, Dolma shouted, he is the thief, right? Or like the teacher said, I'm tired. So I here, the teacher said that he was tired. So I changed into he. You can see that the pronoun changed as well. And the last one is we may add the word that before reported speech, okay? You can add that here. I have put this into parentheses because it's optional. You can use it, you can remove it, it's up to you. So the teacher said that he was tired, okay? That can be added or that can be removed as well. So these are the things that you have to remember, and as I said earlier, you need to copy these things down in your notebook, okay? Starting from this particular slide. So this is the second slide, and now this is the third slide, and this show how we changes the tense verb. So from present, like I like ice cream. So you see that like is in present tense. He said that he liked ice cream. Past tense here, right? Change in form tense verb, and I changed into he. Right, the pronoun also changes because it was he who said that, so definitely he liked ice cream, not I, okay? I'm living in Paris. He said that he, pronoun changed, was living, okay? Present am changed into past tense, was living in Paris, okay? I hope you get the point, and you must you can read the rest of it for better understanding. You can pause the video and read the other sentences. Alright, now students, your homework, okay, is to change these into reported speech. So we learn about reported speech. I show you some, rule of the thumb, and then I also give you some examples. Now it's your turn. You all will write the question first, and then change the words into reported speech, and then you will do the next second, then third, and then you will follow the rest, okay? There are like 16 sentences which you need to change into reported speech, okay? So that's your today's homework. And the second part is you can use these words, okay? It's optional. If you do have time, then you can look at the meaning of these words into dictionary and then use them in a sentences of your own. So we know the word challenge, like I will accept the challenge, okay? And the principal of the school thrown me a challenge. Mystic means mysterious. While he acted very weirdly these days, I guess he's a mystic. I'm pretty sure that His Holiness the Dalai Lama is a mystic. Comical means funny, right? One who makes you laugh. Well, the little kid, when he came into my house, he was wearing, a strange glasses. So I found it very comical. Then courtiers. Courtiers are a person who works inside a court. A court means a room of a king, right? So the courtiers in the king do not talk about official business. Rather, they were talking about hilsa fish, which annoyed the king. Smearing means when you're applying something. So every morning when I get up, I see my mother smearing cream all over her body, okay? So these are some examples of how you can use these words into your sentences. This one is optional, but the previous homework should be done by you all, okay? So thank you for now. If you do have any question, leave it in the comment box below, and yeah, have a nice day. Stay safe, take care.